I want to welcome you if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is MJ, and on Mondays I like to do my tiny challenge. Well, tiny 100 envelope challenge. Right now, Disney theme because it's the collaboration. But when they run out, I do have some backups. But when they run out, then I have to find something else to put in there. But I got my cards out in case I close out any, and my paper clips. With this one, I normally use $50, so let's get started. Number 9, 8, and 9, which now we know is Jack and Gus Gus. Because it's like, who the heck is he? Let's use blue. And with this one, each challenge is $2. Hopefully it can fit in here. Okay. All right. Next one is 22. Let's get to 22. It's 20, 1, and 2. Okay, my first closeout. Zootopia. 1 and 2. So let's see how much this one was. I had a 5 in here. Let's see. Let's put that 5 back here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this should be 8. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is 16. Let me get a pen. I'm surprised I don't just have a black pen, but we'll use the blue. 16, and this goes to gas. Here we go. Gas. I think my payments are only the first 7 payment ahead. So it looks like I'm always closing out these ones. Probably because they're smaller challenges maybe in the back. But it didn't close out as many as I wanted to for payment. Let me get one of my cards. I think this is 2. Yeah. So this is going to be 6-1, and it is $16. Okay. Next one is 25. Just the last one, right? Yeah. This is another Cinderella one, like Gus Gus. And I don't know what none of these things are called. These little women ones. I don't know. Let's see, 1, 2. All right. Next one is 21. I must didn't shuffle this thing up good enough. 20, and this is 21, which is Flounder. And that's a Little Mermaid. Let me try to remember to say their name. And this is from Divine Savings Co. $2. Should flip it the other way, shouldn't I? That's just being anal, but okay. They go back in here and fix those ones that I had messed up. Let me do the other way. That I had shoved in here just to get them in there, so I did go back and fix that. Next one is 10. Go all the way up here. Okay, this is 8, 9, and 10. One, two. Let's see here. Like I was hoping you guys, I can't remember if I said, but I hope you guys had a good weekend. Every day for me is like miserable because they're constantly ask me about my vacants and who's moving in and who's moving out and who's paid, as if you have any control over any of it. 15, 14, 15. I just want to get off these lists, because you get off the list, then you don't hear anything else from them. But then the key is when you get back on it, they act like they don't know who in the world you are, like you're brand new. Like I'm the same one that got off the list last time. Because you're only as good as the product and the price. So if no one wants the product, or they think the price is too high, there's nothing I can do if you won't make any kind of adjustments to help with those two obstacles. Because it's always obstacles. But they always act like there's no obstacle. There's no reason why you can't rent the units. If the units aren't rented, it's because of you. You're not doing enough. 14 is the first one. But I don't know how much more you can do. When it comes to people paying late, you send them late notices. You call them. You send them an email. And then at a certain point, you have to send them to the attorneys. That's what you can do. I even give my people list of local agencies that could possibly help them catch up with their rent. That's above and beyond there. But they still wonder why people haven't paid. Have you ever occurred to you, maybe they just don't have the money? I mean, could that be it? They just don't have the money. That's why they have not paid. But God knows it can't be that. It's because you didn't call them one extra time, or you didn't send them one more email or knock on their doors, or that's why they haven't paid. Has nothing to do with them just not having the money. And you know, like I know, some people that's the last thing on their mind. They're getting their car payment, they're getting their hair done, they're getting their nails done. And then like, oh yes, right, I got to pay my rent. 20, 21, 22, 23. Count it again. 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, good, I closed another one out. I should close out a few today. But as you see, they're all at the back. I mean, really? 1, 2. Which means they're going to be in categories that I want the front 7, because that's what payment ahead is. Or payment 1, 2, 3, 4. Shouldn't be no more than $8 here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've always been a supervisor, because I've been a regional before myself. And instead of me harping and oh, let me put the amount on here. $8. Let's do that first. Then I'll run my mouth again. Gas again. I was always a helping regional. You know, I'm going to help them meet their goals, or help them do what they need to do, or I'm not going to act like I don't remember being just a property manager. I always remember the position I had before. And I'm going to try to help in any way I can so we can get these units rented, because not only am I as the property manager, I'm on meetings, but also the regional in my region, she's got to stay on meetings because one of her properties in her portfolio is low. So, you know, I would do everything I can to help my manager, well, pretty much help the property, because the manager ain't got nothing to do with that property not renting. As we know, it's always price. And if it's not price, amenities, and if they're looking for that large of a unit. Right now, like I said, I'm hoping it'll pick up some because a lot of my schools have closed now. That last Friday was a lot of their days, and so hopefully I'll start getting more people that may want to move to a larger unit. Because then that's another thing the senior regional had brought up. Oh, well, see if anybody wants to transfer from a 2-bedroom to a 3. If they can't pay the rent in a 3, why in the world would I move them to a 2? I mean, pay the rent in a 2, why would I move them to a 3-bedroom? No. If that whole place was 2 bedrooms, it would be fully rented. Because everybody wants a 2-bedroom because price is so high right now. Finished another one, yay. You know, everything's so expensive. The average cost of a unit, like I said, around my area, mine's is low. Because most 3-bedrooms in the area where I'm at could go as high as, $3,000 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is, so paying the amount that I have, which is the 1,600, I think I was saying. Did I say it was 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, is half the cost of everybody else's. Oh, forgot to put what it is. Of course, it's insurance. Everything but what I want. But I just think it's crazy to blame a manager or harp on a manager. Let me take a sip of my little drink. On as if they have any control. Like I said before, we do have control over processing applications. If someone put an application in, you should process it right away, and which I do. I do not wait on it. But then you'll have where they can't pass the background check. What can I do with that? Nothing. Let's mark this one off first. Now let's see how much it is. As you noticed last month, I closed out less, which I put down 17, but I only closed out 16 challenges. But I made more money, $383. So I'm okay with that. You know, I'd rather have more money than challenges any day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this should be 6 on a boo. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's that? 6, it was 12. And this is, oh good, it's payment, finally. So I would take that any day, obviously more money. And let's put this in. Make sure I didn't miss one. I don't think I did, but 6, 1, and it is $12. And payment, I know my Wednesday, all my Wednesday money, other than the box challenge, the small box challenge. So all my Nevermore Wednesday challenge, all that money is going to go to payment. So that's going to give it a good boost when I close that out. 6. I'm assuming that was 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh, another one. There I go. I knew I was going to stab myself with this pen and get ink on me at some point in time. I always realize too, although I use my microphone, I still talk low. I mean, I'm thinking, what the heck? Why am I always daggone mumbling? And was I always a mumbler? Is this new, or is this just how I talk? Well, I've always got fluctuations in my voice, and I can't just keep the same tone. So I may have to fix that, learn how to fix that in editing so it all sounds the same and it'll be at a good volume. Because I noticed, I'm like, why is it so low even though I'm using a microphone? Why am I whispering at this in this section? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that should be 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is $14. And it's in payment. Yay. I needed some more of these in this section. Really can hardly see that $14, but okay. 6. Well, I didn't change the pin, but whatever. $14. Next one. 17. I know I got another few weeks on that one. 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, after this I have one more week to go. This was taking forever. One and two. Let's see if this can get in here right. I think I should move it down anyway. Let me move it down. Okay. Have condensed this a little bit. Just want to get all of it in here and then fold it down. Last time I said I need to do it the opposite way, so let's do that. Okay, let's put it down here. One more week, and this one will finally be closed out. Let's see here, 18, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, close this one out, yay. Thought I had fixed that one. $2 more. Mark it out. And we have I don't know why this seems like it's so much, but I guess it should be about $12. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yay. Let's see here. $12 and taxes. I don't know if I'll ever be able to increase, not this. Well, I guess I could increase this. I could make every icon $3 instead of $2. But I don't like odd numbers, so I would have to make it $4. And so I was looking at them, thinking I didn't have any more paper clips out. So I don't know if I want to increase it from $2 to maybe $4. I know I don't want to do $5. So, because I want quick wins. I want to be able to close some out. So if you do $5, it'll take forever to close them out. And I don't want to do that. I like to have them stagger as far as closing out. So not all of them are closing out in the same week, but some are closing out. 19, this is 20, so this should be 19. God, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. There I go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and this is 19. Yeah, so I don't want to go from $2. I just wish my bank had $2 bills. That would have been a lot better. But they act like they don't. And it might have been just that branch. Didn't have any. So I might try another branch. Okay. So I want to do it the other way. So let's do that. Oh, look at that Troy one. Let's see here. This is horrible. Let me see if I can get a better bill. All right, what are you doing? Let's put these new ones in the front. So it'll look better. Let's flip it. Now let's put it in. And put that in there. So I got about a couple more weeks on this one. Make sure I'm still in frame. Next one is 5. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One and 2. Okay. I've got a few extra subscribers. I want to thank you guys for subscribing. Like I've said before, I don't promote it. Let's see, why am I confused? Okay. But I do want to thank you guys. Let's see here. This one. Okay, next one. I have been watching, what do they call the Daltons? The Duttons, with Beth and Rip. I'm really enjoying it. I'm liking the storyline. I'm liking the new characters or enemies. 1, 2, 3. So it is good. And obviously I like Marshalls. But sometimes, you know, you get stereotyped in that role like Casey is. And you don't see them playing anything else but that character. I did see him in a country music video. So I was like, oh, okay, there goes Casey. But you know him as Casey. His real name ain't Casey. So that's, to me, that's when you know you've been typecast, because the only thing your audience know you as is the character in which you're playing versus your true name. You know, no one calls Sylvester Stallone Rocky. They know his name is Sylvester Stallone. They won't call him just Rocky. So to me, you're typecast when people only know that your character name versus your real name. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's who he is. He's only, to me, he's been Casey. Now I don't even know what he played prior to being on Yellowstone. Like, what role did he play? What other show was he on other than that one? I might have to look it up and find out. And if I can find out that he was on another popular show that we just never even figured, which you guys may already know, but I'm going to look it up. If I find it, I'll pop it up on the screen. Another show that he might have been on that was popular that we just didn't even pay attention to him because it wasn't a memorable character. 7. This is 8. So this should be 7. Lucifer. But that's all I know him as. And then the yellow blonde-headed girl that's in there, she's been on several shows before. And although you don't remember her character name, you remember her, and she always played the same kind of character. Like, she always tried to be sexy and slutty-like to me. I don't know. She always tried to be sexy. Shirts are down low, and she always wanted to date or be with the main person. I can't remember the show. It's like a beach show that she was on. I don't think they brought that one back. It was like the rescue. I think it was Rescue something, because they were on the water. I don't know. If I can remember that one, I'll pop it up too. Let's see, one. You're going to have 1,500 pop-ups and you're not even going to be able to see the video because I'll have so many pop-ups. Let's see. But my luck, I'll forget what I said I was going to pop up and you won't see none of them. So let's see. This one. One more week on this one because this one has a lot in it. 1, 2. Hope I can get it back in there because I don't have any condensing money right now. And next week it'll be done, so. Let's see. But it's, just keep it like this. I keep flipping it. But everybody plays these challenges different. And that's the beauty of savings challenges. Although you might get it one way, you can play it as any kind of way you want. You can make each icon $2. You can make each icon $5. You can make them 50 cents or whatever you want to make them to fit your budget. 13. Should be the last one. This is 14, so this should be 13. So that's the beauty of these challenges, and I really enjoy doing it this way. I'm sure my bank want to know why I need so many ones. 1, 2. But whatever. Let's see here. But every little bit adds up. It really does. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to save this little bit of money that I have here now, even though it's not like a lot. But this little bit here, I wouldn't even be able to save that. But by not being in the bank and not giving it all to Amazon, buying little gadgets here and there, you're able to save. Let's see. 16. Now, I wonder what people do at the end of the year. Do they take all their money out, regardless if it's finished or not, and just do a reset? I don't know. 14, 15, 16. Yeah, you want to do just take it all out, regardless if the challenges are finished, and just do a reset and put new challenges to start the year off again. Guess depends on how far you in on a challenge, I guess. If you just started a new challenge like in December, you don't want to just close up shop. But I might want to take, I don't know, you would think you may want to take everything out of your sinking fund folders and just put all that in the bank regardless. Who knows? I'll figure that out when I get there, I guess. I guess I could try to watch some people end of year closeouts and see what they do. So they do a complete reset and just get new challenges regardless if these are finished or not. Just to start over a new year. Let's see. 11. Oh my gosh. Glad I got back. I forgot to put this in here. I skipped that. I'm sure y'all seen it. Let's see. This is 6-1. And which one was this? I don't even know what was on there. It was over here, so it probably was this one. I think that one was over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is this insurance? No, this is taxes, so it won't this one. There's one for insurance. No, probably this one. Insurance, $10. Let me double check, see if any more is in insurance. Nope. So it's this one. Insurance, $10. Can't believe I probably was ranting and raving right here on this at this point. Okay, so let's go back. 8, 9, 10, 11. I gotta do a new one. I want some kind of quick. Let's see. Are they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do this one because it's only 6. Just to have a quick win. 9 and 2. Yep. I'll do that. That way we'll have this in here. All right, next one is 20. These slippers, like I said, I'm keeping each slipper as $2 versus a pair as 2. A little bit more money in there. So I got 2 more weeks to go on this one. The rest of this money in here. And hopefully it can still slide in the envelopes. I'm so glad I figured out this phone camera thing. Still think I might buy a new phone, but next year though. I'll wait till, because the new one's coming out in, I don't know, September. I'll probably wait until then to buy a new one. I don't know, because I really don't need it, so why buy it? And 24, the last one. This is 25, this is 24 with Turk. Almost made, well, I didn't really make a thing. I forgot to put an insert in, but I didn't make a major mistake like I've done in the past on this one with all that talking. So I haven't made anything huge. Just forgot to put one of my little placement holder thing cards in here. Okay. Put that in there. Okay, there we go. By looking at RV videos, it is helping me stay motivated. So that was a good fix for me, because that way I was able to stay on task and not feel like you're not doing anything. Let me put these cards back, because I was feeling like, oh, all I keep shoving money in these challenges and have nothing to show for it. But it allowed me to stay on task. Like, this is your ultimate goal, to live this lifestyle. So that's it for the binder. So let me put my little, oh, let me put this, I'll get ready to forget. All right, let's add these to the front. This one is $12. This one is $10. You know, maybe if I fill this whole book up, that's when I can stop using this challenges. That's probably what I'll do. 14. So basically what I mean is, after I fill in all these icons, then I will use different types of challenges in here. So I might not, like I was saying before, I was saying if I finish a whole page, I'll put new challenges in. But I think if I finish a whole page, I'm just going to leave that page as finished. And then when I finish this whole book, then I think that's what I'm going to do. And then that way I know I need to put, I'll find new 100-day challenges to put in here, minis. That's probably what I'll do. I'll still keep them labeled from 1 to 25, and I'll still use the cards to get the 1 to 25. It'll just be different challenges in those sections instead of Disney challenges. This is 12. Oh, have I done 3? No, I have not done them all. Yeah, 12. Okay. The first one was 12. The second one was 10. The next one was 14. And then this one was 12. Okay, this one is 16. And then this one is 8. So, explain it again for you and myself. Just when I color in all these circles, I'll stop with the Disney mini challenges. That's when I'll stop, when I got all the circles filled in. Now, if I get all of them filled in, if I don't get them all filled in, but then all of these are filled in, which I don't see how that's going to happen, where you don't have any more to do. But I will end up taking that card out. So say if I finish this one, which is number 1, 2, 3. This is number 3. So if I finish number 3, I will take number 3 card, which will be in here. I will take this card out for number 3, so I don't keep, where is 3 at? Right here. So when I finished all 4, I will remove this card, so I don't keep flipping that. And by removing this card, you'll put $2 in somewhere else twice, because you'll be able to go around one. You'll have one extra to do. So because you won't have 25, you'll have 24, but you're still saving. You're still doing the $50. If that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. Let's see here. And then I'll stop with this collab challenge and get something completely different to fit in these 100 envelopes. And a lot of people have 100 envelope challenges. Some of them I just haven't found anything I like so far. Or at a price I want to pay, put it that way too. Because I do have one I kind of like, but I'm not paying that. Now let's get my, look at that. Forgot to put this back here again. Because I do have some more extras back here. These are extra challenges for the same book. So I do have some to put in, but I'm not going to do them. I think I'm just going to, after I do all the pages, maybe I just do all the pages too, because I might have, I don't know how many I got left, but if I complete all the pages and not have all the circles, either way, either all the circles are filled in or all the pages are done, that's when I'll stop. Okay. The only reason I'm rambling on about that is mainly because I'm getting to some of them that are kind of like, where is this at? I had one, I think. It's getting close to only one left to do. Which one is that? One of them are. Let's go back. I think it's near the front. This one. This one only has this challenge left, 2 more weeks, and then this whole page will be done. And I won't put no more new challenges in. It'll just be done. Okay. Now let's get my cash envelope, cash bag. Starting over again. New month. More new challenges. Hopefully I can, like I said, close out that Wednesday one this month. And then that'll give me a good boost for my payment. That's the end of my video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And just remember, say what you can and just stick to the plan. Bye-bye.